Ryan Zuke here with MLive along with Aaron McMann down on Wrigley Field. Dominic Zavada saved the day for Michigan today. 31-yard walk-off field goal to give Michigan a 24-22 victory. It was almost disaster mode for Michigan in the second half. Four out of 5 turnovers in the second half. Michigan basically doubled up, actually more than doubled up Northwestern in total yards, but nearly had their season extinguished here at Wrigley Field. Aaron, what are your initial thoughts on what happened today?
I don't know where to start because they came out of the gate early throwing the ball, and I thought they looked very productive. They couldn't necessarily get in the end zone and get a ton of points going. You got the sense that they were outplaying Northwestern. And then they get to the second half, and it's turnover after turnover after turnover, and you thought for sure they were done. So if you're Michigan, and we just spoke to Cheryl Moore and some of the players, they certainly sounded fortunate to get out of here with a victory, but it was by far not a complete effort.
No, not at all. I mean, just turnover after turnover, then the defense kind of has to save the day, force a few 3-and-outs to get the ball back. And, I mean, Jordan Marshall, their star running back, goes down too, and they have to lean on Bryson Kuzdal, who's former walk-on, to get themselves into field goal range. But it was really offensively, RPO game was working for Michigan, especially early, and Andrew Marsh had a career day, freshman receiver, former 4-star, 12 catches for 180-something yards, just incredible performance from him. He had that kind of toe tap at the sideline on the last drive to get Michigan into field goal range. But, I mean, overall, how do you feel about this Michigan team going into the last 2 games of the season here with still a shot at a Big Ten title and potentially a playoff berth as well?
It's incredible because we're still talking about this team in respect to the Big Ten title race, the standings, and the playoff, and yet they've won these last 3 games really by the hair of their chin. I mean, they're easily, one of these could have been a loss. They could be out of the discussion. And here they are. They couldn't get out of their own way today. We didn't even talk about the fumbles, the Samaj Morgan failed punt return. Dominic Zavada missed 2 field goals before then, one a 34-yarder, another 60-yarder. So the second one was not actually on him. But there were opportunities here to pull away from Northwestern. They couldn't do it. Yet here they were at the very end with the opportunity to win the game, and Zavada comes through. So Michigan's fortunate to get out here with the victory. I mean, they got to be feeling good about themselves at this point. Now, moving forward, they got Maryland next week, and then they go Ohio State at the end. They win these 2 games. We've talked about this now for the last couple weeks. Win these next 2 games they're in. But given what we've seen the last few weeks, I don't know if they're there yet. They need a complete game. We haven't seen one yet since Central Michigan. Maybe next week's the game. I don't know. There is good news coming out of this thing. It sounds like Jordan Marshall's going to be okay. Cheryl Moore said X-rays were negative for a break, so they're going to give him a nice bath and a masseuse, and hopefully it's available next week because they're going to need them. They still need to beat Maryland next week.
Yeah, I mean, even if you get by Maryland, Ohio State's still number 1 in the country, looking, like just haven't missed a beat since winning the national championship last year. We'll have plenty more coverage of this game on MLive.com. Please tune in, and thanks for watching.